Yes, Aaron.
How you doing, Ricky? You good?
You alright? Yeah, man.
Good.
Wicked.
Yeah, good.
So you're a friend of Anthony's, right?
I'm a friend of Anthony's, yeah.
Come down in your...
Supercharged M5, 5.2.
Wow.
With meth.
5.2 as well,
5.2, yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go into some detail on, you know...
ESS VT2 675 kit.
Yeah.
With a 5.2, with 94mm pistons in it, which makes it the 5.2. The engine came out of a race car that someone was selling at the right time. We never planned on buying it. It just come at the right time, so I bought it.
Oh, so you got, oh, right.
Bolted the supercharger to it. Then I bought the full Heisman exhaust for it. And then it just didn't stop. Then it was the brakes, and it was everything else that goes with it.
So from the outside, it looks very like
subtle,
yeah,
very subtle.
Not much giving it away.
Wanting to keep it looking as stock as possible.
Yeah.
Without going mad on it. I wanted it to still look like it should. Yeah. But be a lot quicker than what they are standard. Yeah. It's 702 horsepower now. Wow. 470 foot-pounds of torque. It will change obviously depending on dyno. Yeah.
Any gearbox software?
No change to the gearbox.
So it's just the SMG, right?
Just the SMG, yeah. Okay. And that's it.
And brakes? So you got some
brakes. We've got the got the 8-pot yellow speeds.
What's that done for the braking?
They're for the money. They're brilliant. Yeah. For my old car, I had the Brembos, and they're just as good, if not better.
Chassis, suspension?
Lowered on 35mm on I-back springs. That's it. Just springs.
Do anything for the car?
No, not really. They haven't really changed the driving so much. It just looks a bit better, yeah. Okay. With the 20mm spaces in it as well, just to bring the wheels out a little bit. Yeah. And what about rubber? At the moment, it's Continentals on it, Contact 2s, I think. Yeah. I've got a set of R888Rs indoors that I need to get on it. So what's traction like? Do you know what? It's good. Even with them tyres, and they're now worn. Yeah. I don't really suffer much with traction. How regularly do you drive the car? Because you're not out once a month if I'm lucky. Once a month. So. And how long you owned it? I've had it a year and a half now. It's spent 8 months having the work done on it. The rest of the time it's spent parked up. And how long has it been running these mods? For about 8-9 weeks. Okay. That's why I only got it back a little while ago. And has it gone to that Reeves? Is his name Adam Reeves? Or no. I didn't take it there. Took it to a dyno local to me. Yeah. Just a back street garage with a dyno in it. So all good. That's why I don't go too much on the figures because it'll change. Yeah. Dyno to dyno, but it's it's fast. So you got these vents as well. I noticed you got like these headlights look a little different. One-off headlights. Where'd you get them done? Never Enough Mods, Tyre made them for me. Yeah. Patient with me, even though I changed my mind every 5 minutes what I wanted. Yeah, he made them just for me, for the car. And then you got these bonnet vents as well. Bonnet vents, Borstina bonnet. Yeah. I bought it from America. I could have bought a copy one, but I wanted the proper one, so got it from there. Found one, imported it. Had to get some repairs done there, but I know myself it's a proper one on there. Yeah. Then we've got CSL boot on there as well. Alright. Style boot. There's 3 different types. I've gone for the most subtle one. Yeah. I don't want it up in your face. I think it looks good. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Then we've got the carbon tips on the Heisman. Okay. So is that full? It's a full Heisman with a Super Sprint cross pipe, and it's straight through. Yeah. It's loud. The Schnitzer diffuser on the back there. Is that no? That's not attached with the tips. No, that's not attached with the tips. It's just Schnitzer diffuser, and then the carbon blades and the extensions on the bumper. And the stock alloy wheels, obviously. Yeah, as well. I was thinking about changing them, but I don't think you can get a bit of wheels that suit it. And you've got the smart little ESS tuning badge there. That's the one. Letting people know do not mess around. Yeah. So interior-wise, it's all looking stock. Yeah, right? Yeah, just got the carbon trims, red interior. Yeah. Red leather, it was black, I changed it all. Got a pedal box in there and a P3. Oh, what's that for the throttle? Yeah, and a P3 gauge. Yeah. Just keep an eye on the boost. Got a little sticker there, right? Show a little sticker to passengers. Just so I don't have to keep telling people what it is. Yeah, check that out, guys. Look, 5.2 V10 he's got down there. Right, so you got this big old supercharger here. Here it is. Oh, it's a beast, isn't it? Just got the Can-Am filters in it, like all the ESS come with, same supercharger, and it's got my meth going in there. Oh jeez, I forgot it's meth injected, isn't it? Yeah, we've got meth going in it. Right. What's it like with heat? Sorry, go on. It's hot. It's hot, yeah. Now we've got no aircon there as well. Okay. It's hot. What's the reason for that? For the intercooler. Oh, right. Okay. Got the oil cooler down there as well, the RPI oil cooler. As far as I know, this is the only 5.2 in the country. Because they normally do stroker kits, don't they? Is that what it is, a stroker kit? Or? No, it's just a bigger pit. If I had the money, I would have gone for a 6-litre stroker. Yeah. But that's mega money. Alright, so should we get out? Yeah, let's go. Let's go for a drive. Let's do it, man.
M5. You're not even gonna show me how to pilot it or anything. You just
straight out.
Just drive.
Straight out.
Oh my god.
Noise.
Wow. What a sound. Are you hearing this?
That's it. Made it feel embarrassed in the car.
God.
Now we're making noise.
What a sound. Jeez, everybody's been crying for an M5, you know that? Wow. Listen to that, man. So yeah, like you've not done a lot, you know, obviously supercharging work, that's obviously a lot of work. You've installed a new engine, but the rest of the car is just basically, it's just a stock M5 apart from that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, do you not feel that the level of power this car is at, that it overtakes the chassis?
I wanted it that way. I wanted it to look like, you'll find out when you drive it, the suspension on it's fine the way it is. It's got the bigger brakes, which is needed. But other than that, yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. Wanted it looking stock, so.
How do you like drive the car? You know, is it do you push on it, or because you said you drive it once a month?
Once a month, yeah, if I'm lucky. So yeah, when I do go out, it does get a bit of abuse.
Yeah. Whoa, you know, the fact you're anything to do with Anthony, you know.
he's off his head.
Oh wow, man. Oh my god. Guys, the emotions in this cabin right now, jeez. Better keep 2 hands on, because everyone will start crying at me. Wow, yeah, you know what? That exaggeration with the gear shift is like, it massively adds to the experience, doesn't it? Because you said you had an F10 for a bit as well, didn't you?
And this is only an S5 as well. I can't get into the hot drive at the minute to put it in S6.
Oh, what do you mean? This is the slower?
Yeah, it's the slower gear changes, right. So yeah.
Wow, 5th gear?
Yeah, it pulls. I mean, M5's always lacked torque, don't they? It's standard. But now it's got a little bit extra.
Brakes, feel good.
They're good brakes.
Yeah, like.
It was actually a friend of mine who races in the M3 Cup. That's what they use, and that's why I looked into it.
Wow. Man, that sound.
It's the sound of it.
That's what
people love the X60. 8250, I think.
8250, yeah. That is
the sound, but it's got the sound. That's what makes these cars.
So easy to drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. If you drive it normal, you wouldn't notice no difference apart from the noise. But if I didn't have that exhaust on it, you'd think you was driving a stock M5.
Yeah. So what is the, so you say it's an X-Pipe?
Yeah, X-Pipe.
Popular mod, isn't it, for the M5s?
Yeah. Makes it, and with that, before I done it, everyone was saying it's got a drone. It doesn't really drone in it. It's noisy, but there's no annoying. I mean, some cars you get annoying on you in the motorways. This is, it's alright, like on my way up here today. This
must be an occasion, especially if you're driving it once a month.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I fill it up and then I don't go home until it's empty. Or sometimes fill it up twice.
Bit off topic, you actually mentioned that the fuel, you reckon the miles per gallon is actually increased?
On my way up here, 28.2 miles per gallon. I've never seen it on that since I've had the car.
As soon as I started the car, these side bolsters really like hugged me, like really tight.
Now when you go around the bends, you'll notice the bolsters come in.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh jeez, man, I remember that was a massive part of Jeremy Clarkson.
That's it, yeah. A lot of M5s have got them, but some come without them.
Yeah.
But it's a gimmick you've got around it, just you can show people I've got this in the car.
Yeah. So what did you own before this then?
Before this, I had a Cayenne for a bit. Just being sensible, Cayenne turbo.
Yeah. Alright, that must have been quick.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was just as bad with fuel though.
Okay.
Since having kids, and then I had the Range Rover for a bit. But before that, I had a RB5 Impreza.
Alright.
I had that for a few years. Had the F10 for not long at all.
Was that before this?
Yeah, no, at the same time as this.
Okay.
But boring for me. Boring car. Fast. Better daily car than this.
Okay.
It's a better car, but they don't feel special. To me, it don't feel special. I mean, there are some fast ones out there. I know a few guys in the M5 Owners Club have got seriously fast ones, but for me, it just doesn't do nothing.
When I change gears, am I meant to let off the throttle slightly because it feels like
there's different opinions on that.
Okay.
I don't know what's right and what's wrong.
Because as I'm changing gears, I'm using the paddles right now. As I change gear, I upshift. It almost Like if I had a manual, it's like I'd be riding the clutch almost.
Yeah,
have you not thought about flashing the gearbox? Is that something on your mind or no?
From what I know, it's only in the US they have different spec, but when they upgrade theirs, they upgrade it to the spec we have over here. So.
Wow, man! If a stock M5 is just even 5% of this, man.
But this comes on when you're doing on private roads. Over 100 mile an hour. That's when it picks up.
But just the sound, and like how I feel in this car right now is just.
On the private roads, it does go off the clock.
Yeah. Off the clock, yeah?
Off the clock, yeah. I know Anthony had his at 212, didn't he, on the Autobahns.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quick up to 100.
Yeah.
I've on this got an 60 timer in the gauge. And I did the other day, and with these Continentals that are not the best, I had 60 in 4 seconds.
Oh, wow.
So with better tyres on, I should be able to get it down a bit, but it ain't, these aren't quarter-mile cars though.
No, definitely not, man. Like these are Autobahn cars, man.
That's it.
So yeah, so far, I mean, it's like very spacious, isn't it? Very comfortable.
But it doesn't feel like a 10-year-old car, does it?
No, no way, no. Yeah, the wheels, it's a little bit numb, but there's a bit of weight to it, so yeah, it feels good in my opinion. You've got all this carbon inside, it looks really nice.
I'm just put all that in, it had all the aluminium, because it looked nice when I had aluminium when I had black interior.
Yeah.
When I put the red in, it just didn't go, so I had to get that.
Carbon all down there, the central console, yeah man, it looks really nice, very modern. And what year is the car?
This is 2007.
2007, yeah? Okay. So have you actually managed to race anybody in this? Like have a nice run?
A couple of mates. Mate's got a CL55 AMG.
Yeah.
Before I had any work done to it, we was the same, but we had a little race the other day and I left him.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it. I ain't really been out on it. Today's the furthest I've actually driven the car in about 9-10 months. I find driving it better in knocking it over.
Just in D?
Yeah, in D.
Okay, I'll just leave that there.
And then just...
I don't know, I'm just used
when you floor it, it'll drop down the gears itself, yeah. So it just picks up.
Oh, wow.
I was at Anthony, was doing 70 mile an hour.
Wow, that is just unreal, man.
It doesn't feel like we're doing 70, does it? It feels like it's smooth still, isn't it?
Yeah. It's nothing. It's just nothing.
It's ease, does it with ease.
Nothing.
It does that all the way up to off the clock.
Yeah, you do that in these like Golf R's and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you know you're getting that speed, but it's just a 10-year-old car. There's no rattles in it. There's nothing's falling off it.
But the brakes felt.
Yeah, the brakes are good, aren't they?
Listen to that, boy. It feels good, man. Obviously, I'm not friend or anything like.
Until you've driven one, like some people, they'll turn a nose up the E60 and go over an F10, but until you drive one and you're involved with it.
That just don't stop revving, does it?
Kids going around in the back with 335 then.
Oh my days, man. Wow. Man, and you know what, it's still, obviously I've not driven a stock M5, but I can imagine the power must still be smooth like that. Like Anthony's car, it doesn't, well I don't know why I say that, but Anthony's car, when I jumped in it from the passenger seat, it felt smoother than driving it. When you drive it, you actually felt the supercharger, but I mean how effortless that power is at 4,000 RPM, because obviously they lack torque.
They lack torque, yeah.
ready to keep going, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the way, man. Yeah, it doesn't do way over 200.
70.
What have you done in it?
Off the clock.
You've gone off the clock?
Yeah.
Wow. You've spent money getting it to this stage?
Yeah. Done gonna beat this bit out. Done about 30 grand on it.
Yeah?
So that's not including the cost of the car.
Wow.
But then no one else has got one. This is why.
Yeah.
Built it the way I want it.
How many of these, is there like many of these in the UK? Or?
No, but only one.
Only one?
Yeah, there's only one 5.2. I think it might even be the only 5.2 supercharged one in Europe as well. There's a couple more supercharged ones in this country now that have followed on since I've done this.
Okay, but this was the first, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's methanol injected, the meth's not running today,
yeah, no,
right?
I've got no meth in it.
Although, you know, this hasn't got the silky smoothness of the F10 gearbox,
Yeah.
it's got so much character, hasn't it?
That's it.
These cars nowadays are becoming so perfect, they're too perfect that it's taking away character, isn't it?
There's nothing wrong with them. When you need cars with little bits wrong with them to make a car.
Exactly. That's because I'm using manual, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do I want to do?
Didn't know you could stall it.
Yeah, weird, isn't it? Better leave that in drive. Yeah, I'm just... Is that alright? Or...
I've never done that before.
Should I put it into first?
Yeah, put it in first.
Yes. Should I put it back in? Put it back into drive?
Yeah, put it back into drive.
Right, so I'm back home. I just thought I'd quickly end this video. I didn't know I'd be uploading it. The owner, Aaron, he's obviously a real one. He said, "No, man, just upload it. Cars break." And he even said he's got a spare gearbox at home for some reason. But I don't actually know what went wrong. I'm still waiting to get an update. Hopefully I will have an update by the time this video goes up. But any car I get into, I always love to flick the paddles. And basically as I pulled up to the traffic lights, it kind of just stayed in second gear and just completely conked out. And he said it's not done that before. And as I went to set off, it was just almost as if it wasn't using the clutch. It was just kind of just bumping forward. So yeah, I ended up just jumping out. I got a cab home because I didn't want him to have to pull up at any traffic lights or anything like that. There was a motorway right next to us, so he just jumped on and he made it home. Spoke to him after. Definitely one of the most exciting cars I've ever driven. That engine itself, forget about the supercharger, just the character of the M5, because it was basically in stock form apart from the ESS supercharger. I love the exaggerated gear shifts. Like honestly, as soon as you press the paddle in, there's a big pause and then it engages again. It's almost like manual. But yeah, let's put it into context. Let's compare it to the RS3, that 700 brake RS3 I drove. You know, I would say the RS3 felt quicker. That's not saying it is quicker. It felt quicker because it's obviously turbocharged versus supercharged. With the RS3 there was a tiny bit of turbo lag, so when it did kick in, it really pinned you back in the seat. Whereas the M5, it was a more progressive. You wouldn't even know it was supercharged. But that's not saying that that car is not monstrously quick. I mean, mid to top, that car's doing well over 200 miles per hour. I'm just grateful that I'm able to drive these cars, you know. It's thanks to you guys for continuing to like and share and subscribe to the channel. Obviously I didn't get no drive-by shots, which is quite annoying. I love to get the drive-bys so you guys can hear how it sounds in the environment. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.